Yo, this is Rick Mahorn, the bad boy, giving a shout out to my man Drew, Detroit Drew. Make sure you tune in on his YouTube channel, Detroit Drew. Bad boy.
What's going on, peeps? How's everybody's Tuesday going, man? You guys seen me post the community post today about some draft prospects you guys want me to do this with. As we get closer to the draft, what I'm going to go do is what I did last year. We're going to go live together and break down some plays, what I like, what I don't like about the player. But for right now, since I'm kind of busy with the baby and all this other stuff, this is what we're going to do for right now. And today, I can't believe it's taken me this long to talk about it in the individual video. I've talked about it in several videos, but I've never given a full video to Cade. And this is where we're at today. Obviously, Cade is mine and a lot of your guys' #1 pick. All right, if the Pistons land the #1 pick, if for some miraculous reason Cade is there at 2 and the Pistons have the 2nd overall pick, it should be a no-brainer. So I'm excited, man. I think that what LaMelo did with Charlotte is something that Cade can do with the Pistons and making them a playoff team, changing the atmosphere, and just changing the culture for the better. Cade comes in at 6'8", 20-point per game scorer. He's actually a better rebounder than what I thought, as he's got a lot of rebounds, and he's only got about 3.5 assists per game, but he is a good playmaker, man. I don't think that stat is going to carry over into the NBA. I do believe at one point in his career he will average 10 assists. He's just too good not to. But this guy can score, man. He shoots 40% from the three-point line, which is something that we still need to add. We have a lot of good young shooters, especially in this draft. Saddiq Bey, best rookie three-point shooter in Pistons history. We got Beef Stew coming in, who I didn't think could shoot very well, has come in and surprised the hell out of me of his three-point shooting, his mid-range shot. So, I mean, right there, 2 guys last year's draft. We got some guys who can shoot the ball. Adding Cade to the mix is no different. One of the things I need Cade to work on, and again, he's a rookie. We have to realize people have faults. Not everyone comes in polished. Is at times his handles and his ability to get separation is lacking. There are just probably like 10-minute videos left and right on YouTube of just guys being able to stay in front of him, not being able to shake the defender, which, again, I don't know if it was because he was playing guys who were great individual defenders or if he just doesn't have a bag like that yet, which, I mean, in time, is something they will work on in the NBA. It's something you can learn and add to your game. It's something that you aren't just born with. You have to learn it. So it's something that he's going to need to work on. Because in the NBA, to be a franchise player, you're going to need to be able to go get your own shot. When we need a bucket, we need to win, you have to create separation and get a good look or find a teammate. So his penetration, giggity, needs to get better at times. There's plays where he makes some ridiculous handles, but he needs to be more consistent with it. Whereas a guy like, you look at Kyrie or Steph Curry or Harden or, I mean, any of these elite guards that you watch, they are able to get their own shot off. They are able to make space to get to the move they want to, which is going to come in time. You know, these guys didn't come in the league right away and just blow the roof off the place. They worked on it and they got better at it. So that's really one of the things I have to say about Cade, you know, and his defensive effort. How good will he be defensively? Those are probably the 2 knocks on me. But the biggest question for me with him in the Detroit Pistons is how is he going to fit? Because you got Killian Hayes, Saben Lee. Those are 2 young point guards that have high ceilings. I see a lot of people calling Killian a bust. He's not a bust. He's only played a handful of games. He's only 19 years old. Relax on the bust talk. All right? That's all I'm going to say in this one. But Cade being 6'8", Killian's what, 6'6", 6'7". I think Cade could play the 2. We would have a 2-point guard lineup, which is not the end-all, be-all. And then you'll have to figure it out because we got a lot of young guards here. Like Diallo's a fan favorite. Josh Jackson's a favorite. Saddiq Bey is really good. All those guys can play the 2 or the 3. Saddiq can play the 4, but you also have Jeremy Grant who plays the 3 and the 4. So you're going to have to figure out minutes. You're going to have to figure out a rotation. But how well would Killian and Saben Lee be able to adjust to maybe not being the primary point guard anymore, which Killian hasn't been the primary point guard for us all season long, and Saban's only got a handful of minutes and a handful of games where he had to. But at the end of the day, Cade is a guy where if you're going to trade up, you might pair Killian in that deal to get him. Even though we just drafted Killian, it's something you might have to do because Cade's that damn good. And I'd rather have Cade than Killian any hand of the week, whatever you want to call it. Give me Cade 10 times out of 10 over Killian. Simple and plain as that. So if you got to move Killian, you got to trade Killian to get him, you do it in a heartbeat. So, but if we don't, and we somehow get the number 1 overall pick, and we keep Killian, we keep Saban Lee, and we add Cade to the mix, I mean, that's a good problem to have, but we're probably getting ahead of ourselves. We have to find out where we're going to be drafting and what we're going to be doing before we do all that. But Cade is my number 1 pick in the draft. I don't think it matters who gets number 1 overall pick. He's going to be the guy. So he's just that damn good. That damn good. And I really like his shooting ability, man. It'd be so fun to watch a point guard who at any minute can just blow off and just dominate a game and take over and drop a 30-piece, drop a 40-piece. It'd be really fun. So definitely hoping we get the number 1 overall pick. Definitely hoping we can get Cade. But with the draft lottery, we have to know we have gotten hosed. We've either stayed put or we have fallen. We have never moved up in the draft. So it's something we're going to need to do our routines extra hard this time. So let me know what you guys think about Cade. If the Pistons do get Cade in the draft, how do you see him fitting with the team? Personally, like I said, if you get Cade, you make it work. Whether if you move Killian, move Saban, whatever you have to do to make it work, you do it. If you think you can play Killian and Cade at the same time, try it out first. And you can always move Killian later. So this is something that the Pistons will have to think about. But Troy knows what he's doing. I trust Troy fully. Even if we don't take Cade, if we take a guy that I don't know, I trust Troy enough. So, like I said, leave your thoughts down below. Instagram, Twitter, DS numbers in the description. Check it all out. And I'll see you guys in the next one. And that's the bottom line because Double D said so. Peace.